After 7 doctors, including 2 integrative specialists, endless supplements and food restrictions, it was this sequence that I'm about to share with you, that finally ended my bloat and my brain fog for good. In this video, I'm going to take you through the exact proven 5-step system that I've now used to help over 200 women completely ditch their bloat, eliminate their brain fog, and get back to regular and comfortable bowel movements. But first, I want to tell you how I discovered this process. For years, I struggled with constant bloating so bad that I looked 6 months pregnant, but it wasn't just not fitting into clothes or feeling uncomfortable. It was the horrible gas that cleared rooms. It was alternating between constipation and diarrhea. It was the chronic fatigue, the couldn't get out of bed, the crashing at 2 p.m. It was getting shingles at age 24 because my immune system was such a disaster. And it was being told by doctor after doctor that all my labs were normal. It's just IBS, so figure it out. I knew there had to be an answer. So first, I tried all the things that you've probably already tried. I tried elimination diets. I spent hundreds of dollars on probiotics. I did food sensitivity tests. I did parasite tests, all of it. And I was still bloated. So finally, I stumbled into functional medicine looking for answers for myself, and I found them. I went back to school, became a functional medicine gut health specialist, and here I am. If you've been hanging around on my channel for a while, you've probably heard this before. But what I discovered is that nothing I was doing was going to work until I repaired my gut lining itself. Fast forward, my gut is totally healed. I can eat all the foods that I'd eliminated, including gluten and dairy and all of my trigger foods and food sensitivity foods. My immune system is healthy, and I really do have all-day energy. So I took what I learned and I put it into this exact protocol that has now helped over 200 women do exactly the same thing and get bloat-free, get their energy back, and get healthy. So let's get into the exact steps that are going to help you finally beat your bloat, even when you feel like you've tried everything else. The good news is you don't need any more restrictions. You need the right order. Barrier first, then good bugs, and then we get to food freedom. There are 5 steps in my Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint, and order matters. We call them the 5 R's: remove, repair, that one's magical, re-inoculate, rebalance, and then what everyone looks forward to, reintroduce. Step 1 is remove. Now, you've probably heard me hating on elimination diets. Elimination diets aren't necessarily bad. The problem is that most people get stuck there. They remove all the foods, they never repair their gut, and so they're living constantly in a state of eliminating more and more and more foods as their gut gets more and more and more damaged. Elimination food diets and removing food is not what's going to heal your gut. But just like if you were running and fell and scraped your knee, it is a really important step to wash that cut and get all the dirt and rocks out of it. Dirt and rocks don't do anything to you if you don't have an open wound. But if you have an open wound, we do need to remove the things that are irritating that. But only for a very short period of time and only until that skin heals. Which takes me to step 2, which is the magic step that almost everyone misses, and it's why elimination diets and probiotics and none of this stuff has worked for you, is because that repair stage is so important. This is the most missed step, and it's the most important step. In the repair phase, we are going to use strategic and specific foods and supplements that help calm inflammation, rebuild that mucosal lining, and act like a Band-Aid in your gut so that your gut can rest and repair. If you want to start that process right now, you can grab my Barrier Boost Jumpstart Kit in the links below. Only after we've repaired all the holes in your gut do we move to step 3, which is re-inoculate. Re-inoculate is a 2-part step where we remove all the bad bacteria and we finally add in good bacteria. The reason we don't want to take probiotics until we've repaired our gut is because if we have holes in our gut, that good bacteria leaks out and gets into places that it's not supposed to be, which is a problem and honestly causes more harm than good. Probiotics are our friend, but only after we've done step 2 and sealed up those holes in your gut. Step 4 we call rebalance. And just like most people skip step 2, and it's why most gut healing protocols don't work, most people also skipped step 4, which dramatically slows down or even makes healing impossible. In step 4, we focus on your nervous system and rebalancing your nervous system to teach your body that you're safe. Cortisol actually causes leaky gut. There's a really cool study that was done on a bunch of college students in a public speaking class. Before they went on stage, they were given a blood test to test cortisol, which is their stress hormone, and zonulin, which is a biomarker of leaky gut. The higher their cortisol, the higher their zonulin. So if you're stressed and anxious most of the time, guess what? You can eliminate all the foods and take all the probiotics and drink all the bone broth, and your gut's not going to heal. In the rebalance phase of the Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint, we specifically work on your nervous system and your vagus nerve to help your body get into a constant state of rest and digest so that your body truly can heal. Another really cool study showed that people with broken bones who marked that they were calm and happy on a survey had full bone healing in 6 to 8 weeks. People who marked that they were stressed or overwhelmed, that same healing took 8 to 12 weeks. Your gut is no different. If you're stressed, you're going to heal slower. And I know that hearing stress less is not helpful, which is why in our rebalance phase, we use specific proven scientific strategies to rebalance your nervous system from the inside out and tone your vagus nerve so that your gut can actually heal. This might not sound like a sexy step, but it's probably a step that you've been missing and therefore a reason why you're staying stuck. The final step is reintroduce. And this is where everybody gets so excited because it's where we start to get to reintroduce foods to take you from FODMAP jail and elimination restrictions to being able to eat everything that you want. The thing is, we don't just add things in willy-nilly. We add foods in a strategic, specific pattern, starting with the most nutrient-dense and the least likely to cause reaction, one food at a time, to help your gut continue to heal and also to really clearly identify what foods are working for your gut now and what foods still aren't. If we find a food that isn't working for your gut yet, in the reintroduce phase, we actually have steps to go back and continue to heal so that you can eventually add that food in down the line and you don't have to live without it for the rest of your life. My client Jennifer came to me with 38 food intolerances from a food intolerance test. And by the time we were done going through the Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint and these 5 steps, she was down to 3 food intolerances. And those intolerances had moved from a red to a yellow, which means if she was exposed to it, she was okay. She basically went from eating nothing but lamb and squash to eating pretty much whatever she wanted. That's freedom and that's healing, and that's what the Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint and these 5 strategic steps in this order can do. In the Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint, I walk you through not only these 5 steps, but exactly how to do these right steps, including which supplements to use in the repair phase, how to structure your meals and recipes galore, exactly what to do to eat out with friends and family, even while you're healing so that you don't feel so restricted. I'll walk you through what labs you may need and what labs you definitely don't need to save you money. And I'll take you through the proven rebalance steps that have helped my clients go from bloated and exhausted to flat bellies and energized. Drop me a comment and let me know which of these steps you feel like you've been missing. Then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. If you're ready to beat your bloat for good, you feel like you've tried everything, but you know that you've been missing at least one of these 5 steps, you can grab the full Ultimate Gut Fix Blueprint in the links below. Then make sure to check out some of my other videos on things like hormone balance and reversing Hashimoto's and low thyroid.